Hello people, what's up? My name is Marukage and welcome back to Hard West. Honestly, it's been a couple of days since I last played and I do remember that I did make some mistakes because um, we are on the last chapter on upper node, let's say it like that. Where this guy, the Warren, is a demon and his father is, I guess, looking for him or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, there's a lot of the decisions to make, and I do remember that I made some bad ones. So yeah, anyway, right now we do have a two quests: collect meteor pieces in nearby locations and locate Randy Hardin. So I guess that we're just gonna do that. We are at a wizard's hut. Creepy as ever. Yeah, no, never mind. But where are the meteor thingy? See, we have a spine fracture because I was waiting for those guys to talk or whatever. Yeah, we don't have any. Oh, Lord, sorry. We don't have any new cards, and of course, as soon as I start recording, I'm yawning. But anyway, disbanded army man. Okay, let's go there. I don't know. A rowdy and unruly group of men in worn-out uniforms were camped on the track. Okay, recognizing Burns, they greeted him like a brother. Their leader, Lieutenant Michael Scott, had been trying to arrange liquor, tobacco, and opium for his companions without attracting the attention of the authorities in town. Uh, okay. Quack wagon? Quack wagon? A lonely. I don't know how to pronounce that word, okay? Dilapidated? I'm just kidding, I don't know. Wagon was parked beside a popular resting ground. Dr. Mason Van Warner's wagon smelled very strongly of liquor. No, it must have been antiseptic. The doctor looked at you absent-mindedly through his greasy glasses. He may have been drunk and high on opium, but he was the one only medic in the area. Huh. The doctor assured you he was an expert on human anatomy. He performed the most amputations during the Battle of Sabine Pass. Dude, I could do that if my stomach wasn't weak enough. If you counted fatalities. Okay. His expertise wasn't cheap, but he was confident he could help you, especially if it involved amputations. You know what? Let's go. Oh! There were other matters you needed attention to. I left the medic wagons. Okay, so my spine, I mean Warren's spine, isn't broken anymore. That's great, I would assume. Orchid House. Okay, let's go to the Orchid House then. The Orchid House. This inconspicuous ranch away from the main road housed a black market which dealt in contraband of all kinds. Noise bomb, okay. A loud bang is virtually the only thing the enemy can focus on. Decrease aim and okay, I get that. Stimulant, there's an opium, gas bomb, cash. We don't have a lot of cash, by the way. Okay. So in this case, let's just ask them about the meteors. When you made your unusual demand, Juha Ackerman, the merchant, looked agitated. He considered the rock a lucky charm and was unwilling to give it up. If he did, he would charge you more for the rest of his goods to make up for his loss. Prices one last time. Well, the piece of the meteor in your hand heated up, melted and sank into your skin. You felt empowered, but if you wanted to collect these pieces to drive persons, something like that, out of his hiding, you had to avoid burning them up. Okay, okay, nice. Okay. I like it. So something like a kryptonite, huh? What the heck is this? Okay, that part of map is creepy. But never mind me. Okay then, let's go to the Matthew's tomb. Yeah, just go right over the mountain. Available. Mark's tomb, Luke's tomb, John's tomb. Okay, you arrived at the burial place. It was reputed to belong to one of the 4 evangelists. Huh. A gang of 4 brothers named Mark, Matt, Luke, and John. A disfigured vagrant sat in the tomb. He presented himself as Necator, a seer. He told you that each of the brothers' tombs contained an inscription that told part of their story. If somebody read the story in correct order, it would reveal the location of the gang's stash. You were looking at Matthew's tomb. Okay. Huh. In the correct order, you mean. Okay. Mark was the eldest and the others had always followed his order. But John harbored a secret bitterness. Okay, so this is definitely not the first one. When they finally tracked down the masked doctors responsible for the atrocities, he disobeyed his elder's command to provide cover. Without his brother's protection, Matthew was riddled by bullets. They buried him here. Okay, this is definitely not the first one. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I hope the recording didn't stop or hiccuped up or whatever because my game tapped out. Anyway, Matthew's tomb. Let's go with the tombs. The wizard. John's tomb, whatever you wanna call it, okay? The only mark of burial on this pile of red sandstone was the heavy inscription plate. The brothers fell into disarray. Mark blamed John, John blamed Mark, and Luke, who had always broken their peace, was powerless to reconcile them. Tempers escalated until John drew on Mark. And another brother fell, this time by the hand of his own kin. It was the end of the evangelists. So I would assume... where's my pen? Hello? Here it is. So I would assume that this is a John. Mark blamed John, John blamed Mark, and Luke. No, this can't be the last one. This absolutely can't be the last one. Because Mark is still alive. Huh. Okay, just a second. Let's go here. Mark's tomb has almost succumbed to the elements, but the inscription was still in good condition, of course. The hearse was not carrying the worldly remnants of the departed to distant soil. Instead, it contained living human parts, kept alive in jars by electricity and electric bombs. Okay, Mark was resolute. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. For the first time, the brothers were divided. Okay. And then we have this one. Luke. Luke's tomb was adorned with I don't know this word, the symbol of medicine. Okay. John drifted alone, rootless and without purpose. Finally, tired of being outgunned and outnumbered, he decided he could not continue. He was on preparing to take his own miserable life when Luke returned, bent on reconciliation. He had found some leads on the masked doctors, and the time to strike was now. Huh. So we have Luke, L-U-K-E. There we go. We have Mark. We have John, J-O-H-N, and we have Matthew, M-A-T-T-H-E-W. Okay, so this absolutely doesn't make a single sense to me. So we know that this guy died over here, Matthew. But we also do know that Matthew is alive over here, isn't it? John blamed Mark and Luke. No, Mark blamed John blamed Mark and Luke. Okay, so Matt wasn't alive over here. Tempers escalated until John drew on Mark and another brother fell. This time by the hand of his own kin. It was the end of evangelist. So possibly that Matt is first. Matthew's graveyard is first. Matt is nowhere to be seen over here. So we're gonna go with John being second. For now. Mark. Okay, then remember about the soil instead of continuing living human parts, kept the jars. Mark must pay. John and Matt disagreed. Okay. So this one, Matt is still alive. Matt is still alive. Which means Mark's is the first one. Matthew's is the second one. John's is the third one. And Luke's is the fourth one. Because only Luke and Mark, no, only Luke and who else? John are alive over here. Wait, what? Finally tired of being out, he could not continue. He was on preparing to take his own miserable life when Luke returned, bent on reconciliation. He had found some leads on the masked doctors, and the time to strike was now. Wait. What? Okay, never mind. But John is over here. It doesn't make sense that this one is the third one in the story. Mark blamed John blamed Mark and Luke, who had always broken their peace. In John drew on Mark. John drew on Mark and another brother fell. Another brother fell. Which means that maybe Matthew's is definitely the second and John's is definitely the third. Which means that Luke's can be the first one and Mark's can be the fourth one. Let me go to the Mark's graveyard once again, tombstone, whatever. Okay. Carrying the world remnants of the departed the distance. Surely instead of living human parts kept alive in jars by electronic. Mark was resolute. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. John and Matt disagreed. I don't get it. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. So Marx is the first one. Wait, no, 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 no. Luke and John are still alive over here, right? John drifted alone, rootless and without purpose. Which means this could be the first one. Mark. Just a second, just a second. We are getting there, okay? We are getting there. John and Matt disagreed. Kept alive in jars by electricity and eldritch bombs. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. For the first time, the brothers were divided. Which means I guess that everybody is alive over here. And then Matthews is the third one, John's is the fourth one? Okay, then let's try, but why? Why is Luke not over here? Maybe Marx is the first one. You know what? Let's try like that. Marx is the first one. This is maybe a mistake. So Mark, either Luke's or Mark's is the first one. Matthews is the third one, John's is the fourth one. I know that one, so let's go with the Mark. The second part of the story was Luke's. No. This is a mistake. To decode the location of the stash, you tried again. I didn't know that you can try several times, okay? So let's go with the Luke's. Luke's first, then Mark's, then Matt's, then John's. Nope. I tried again. Which means okay, maybe Matthews actually is the first. No, can't be, because Matt is alive in John's. Right? Okay, then we are gonna go with the John's. But another brother fell. Doesn't make any sense. This one. then this one, then this one, and then this one. Nope. Jones is the first one? Then no, doesn't make sense. Wow, dude, this is difficult. Luke's is not the first one, definitely. Mark's. Then John's? No. No. Wow, dude, doesn't make any sense. I'm just throwing away my sticky note over here. Huh. Matt. No. John was alive here, but Matt wasn't. Probably. Maybe Matt's, then John's, then Mark's, and no. No. Maybe Matt's is the first one, then Luke's, then John's, and then Mark's? No. But what if, by the way, I'm stuck over here now. Mark's story isn't that great, isn't it? Mark's story, the test of reaction. They found somebody with masked doctors, blah 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 blah, right? Yeah. John wanted to kill himself over here. Then Mark. Then John, and then Matt? Come on. Matt can be first, definitely, because John, where John died, Matt was also alive. Which means one of these needs to be first. Because John is alive in Luke's. Matt and then John. You know what? I can't. I probably can, but I don't know. John drifted alone, rootless and without purpose. Finally tired of being outgunned and outnumbered, he decided he could not continue. He was unprepared to take his own miserable life when Luke returned, bent on reconciliation. He had found some leads on the masked doctors, and the time to strike was now. Then, we are going to the Mark's tombstone. The hearse was not carrying the worldly remnant of the departed to distant soil. Instead, it contained living human parts, kept alive in jars by electricity and eldritch bombs. Mark was resolute. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. For the first time, the brothers were divided. John and Matt are still alive. Luke probably. No, not the legal minds. Come on. John. The only mark of brutal... Yeah. The brothers fell into disarray. Mark blamed John, John blamed Mark, and Luke, who had always brokered their peace, was powerless to reconcile them. Tempers escalated until John drew on Mark and another brother fell, this time by the hand of his own kin. It was the end of the evangelists. Mark fell. Wait a minute. It doesn't say who killed who over here, right? We do know only that this is a John's tombstone. It doesn't say that he died there. But we do know that Matt is not here. It also is saying that another brother fell. So let's go to the Matthew's tombstone. Mark was the eldest, and the others had always followed his order, but John harbored a secret bitterness. When they finally tracked down the masked doctors responsible for the atrocities, he disobeyed his elders' command to provide cover. Without his brother's protection, Matthew was riddled by bullets. They buried him here. Mark was the eldest. Track down the masked man. Masked doctors responsible for the atrocities. He disobeyed his elder's command to provide cover. So John was still alive over here. Okay, listen to me. Mark, Luke, Matt, John? Come on! Ah, dude. We don't know why they are looking for the masked doctors. John's story can be first, definitely. Or can it be first? I know. I'm sure that Marx needs to be. The mats need to be third. Maybe like this. I don't know. At this point, I'm just like I'm just gonna do this. Like I don't even know anymore. Nope. Maybe from the end. No. Maybe like this. No. Maybe Matt is the first one. Mark, Luke, John. No. Maybe Matt is the first one, then Mark's, then Luke's, and then John's. Nope. I'm done. I'm done with this. I mean, I'm wasting my time over here for like 15 minutes already. You arrived in an area dominated by sinkholes and mud pits. It served as a graveyard of sorts. Allowing coffins to simply sink into the bog was highly economical. Your reflections were interrupted by the sight of a tall figure packing and forth across the necropolis. Okay, I don't know. Pacing back, sorry. In the morning mist of the surreal landscape, he looked like a apparition, dressed all in black and carrying a shovel. He looked as though he must be an undertaker. If the rumors about like that hunting for you were true, this man could be dangerous. The man's polite greetings turned to excitement as he realized who you were. His name was Shane Carter Holmes, and he recognized you from your hunt for the masked man. Nice. Between coffins and funeral services, your one-man slaughterhouse routine, wow, as he called it, had made him a pretty penny. He had been looking for you for weeks to express his thanks. He handed you a stack of useful items, including some cash and a piece of the meteor. Okay? You collected another piece of the meteor. Burning it up would give you extra power, but keeping them would help you recruit another companion. You know what? Huh. Let's keep it for now. Can I, by any chance... Nope, I can't use it anymore. Mother... You know, but anyway. That's gonna be it for today. We are at half an hour over here, and I'm very sorry that I wasted so much time on these tombstones. But yeah, so I guess that we're just gonna you know, not gonna do that, and that's about it. But for now, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a rating, either like or dislike, and help me so much. Leave a comment in our section below, subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.